When the weather starts getting warmer in Colorado, it means that spring is just right around the corner. And that means it's a perfect time to start planning for your Colorado spring break vacation. The state has a wide variety of things to do and popular spring break destinations for everyone in your family. Whether you're only going away for a day trip or plan to take an entire week off for vacation, these spring break ideas are also budget friendly. Here are the top 10 Colorado spring break ideas for the whole family. Number 1. Drive up Pikes Peak. No spring vacation in Colorado is complete without a drive up to the top of Pikes Peak. Known as America's Mountain, this is one of the most visited mountains in the world. It overlooks the city of Colorado Springs and offers some of the most picturesque views you will ever see. And there are several ways to get to the summit of Pikes Peak, but the easiest and cheapest way is to simply hop in your car and drive up the side of the mountain. Or you can enjoy a curated trip thanks to a Pikes Peak tour guide who will drive you and your family up the mountain. Some tours include lunch, scenic stops, photos, and activities all along the way. Once you're at the top, you'll be greeted with 360-degree views, endless photo ops, and even some native wildlife. Not to mention the tasty treat of a delicious high-altitude donut that they have to make a very special way because things cook so differently at high elevation. Number 2. Visit a Colorado ski town. Even though it's nearing spring here in Colorado, there are still lots of snow on the ground. There's plenty of skiing, tubing, snowboarding, ice skating, snowshoeing, and snowmobiling available. Ski resorts in Colorado and mountain towns are gearing up for the tourist season, but it's still not too crowded yet. Some of the best ski resorts to visit during spring break in Colorado include Winter Park, Aspen/Snowmass, Breckenridge, Beaver Creek, Crested Butte, and Ski Cooper, just to name a few. From winter activities to springtime fun, there are lots of outdoor things to do in Colorado ski towns. Kids can enjoy sleigh rides while adults have fun cross-country skiing. Plus, each town has all of the shopping, restaurants, pubs, and parks to enjoy no matter the weather. Number 3. Soak in natural hot springs. Colorado is full of natural and mineral-rich hot springs. In fact, it's said that there are more than 93 developed and undeveloped hot springs in the state. This makes Colorado home to many different hot spring resorts where you can soak up the hot, mineral-rich goodness. Spring days in Colorado can be warm and sunny, but the nights are still cool. This makes visiting a natural hot springs one of the most relaxing experiences during spring break vacation. A great place to indulge in natural hot springs waters is Glenwood Hot Springs Pool, located in Glenwood Springs. It features the world's largest hot springs pool that produces over 3.5 million gallons of naturally hot mineral hot spring water every single day. Kids and adults will love the lazy river, lap pools, water fountains, therapy pool, slides, and kiddie pools. Plus, it's an easy 2-minute walk to the hot springs pool from the Hot Springs Lodge just across the street. Mount Princeton Hot Springs is another local favorite. Chalk Creek runs right through the resort and offers a truly epic geothermal hot spring experience. You can also relax in the historic bathhouse that was built right after the Civil War, or dive into the large pool with epic views of the collegiate peaks. Mount Princeton is located near the town of Buena Vista, which is also a great small town for a spring break getaway. Number 4. Explore a Colorado National Park. Colorado is home to some of the most incredible national parks in the country, and spring is the perfect time to visit before peak tourist season, which starts in May. Here are the main Colorado national parks we enjoy during spring break. Rocky Mountain National Park. Near the town of Estes Park sits the ruggedly gorgeous Rocky Mountain National Park, and it tops many of the best of lists for good reason. The park is rugged and wild, with scenic hikes, alpine lakes, and countless wildlife. It's home to Dream Lake, one of the most beautiful lakes in all of Colorado. And Rocky Mountain National Park offers some of the most picturesque scenery and gorgeous views, so be sure to bring your camera. Great Sand Dune National Park and Reserve. The Great Sand Dunes are home to the nation's tallest dune, and is a desert oasis in the middle of a mountainous state. It's very unique. Go sand sledding or boarding, hike at sunset, or sleep under the stars. The entire San Luis Valley is a great spot for a spring break vacation. Mesa Verde National Park. Home to the Ancestral Puebloan, Mesa Verde National Park is full of history and is a great outing for families with kids. Learn what life was like in these canyon lands hundreds of years ago in Colorado, and get a sneak peek of what the daily lives of the inhabitants in these dwellings. Or if you don't want to travel that far, get a taste of Mesa Verde at the Manitou Cliff Dwellings near Colorado Springs. Black Canyon of the Gunnison National Park. Colorado's very own Grand Canyon is without a doubt Black Canyon of the Gunnison National Park. The dramatic cliffs and breathtaking views will leave you speechless, not to mention the stunning rock formations, epic hikes, and great biking trails that have been formed over centuries of exposure to the elements. Number 5. Relax at a dude ranch. We have recently come to love dude ranches and the unique vacation experience they offer. Get ready to unplug from technology, unwind from work, and get away from it all. Our top dude ranch recommendation here in Colorado is Vista Verde Ranch near Steamboat Springs. This all-inclusive resort is perfect for spring break because it will help the entire family relax while enjoying the outdoors. At a dude ranch, everything from your lodging to meals, snacking, drinks, activities, and even wind downs are completely taken care of. Live like the cowboys used to, with log cabins, potbelly stoves, and delicious curated chef-prepared meals and snacks all day long. Then enjoy a full day of hiking, biking, horseback riding, tubing, skiing, cooking classes, and more. Kids of all ages will enjoy feeding the horses and spending the day in the adventure hut. Number 6. Visit the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo. If you've never been to the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo, it's like no other zoo you've ever visited. Located in the southwest part of Colorado Springs, this zoo was built into the side of a mountain. The scenery and exhibits have made this the number 4 best zoo in all of North America. After checking out the unique exhibits and natural scenery, take a ride on the Mountaineer Sky Ride. This open-air chairlift is a slow but scenic ride up the side of the mountain and then back down at your leisure. The views and the experience are unmatched, and once at the top you'll be able to take photos, play at the children's playground, and enjoy the scenic views. Many of the areas inside the zoo offer panoramic views of the city below. Number 7. Enjoy a Royal Gorge Bridge Jeep Tour. After going on a Jeep tour for the first time, we now understand why there's such a popular Colorado activity. In the spring especially, a visit to the Royal Gorge Bridge is a must, and the best way to view it is on a Colorado Jeep tour. Go for a half-day or full-day excursion, complete with a midday lunch and a free ticket to the Royal Gorge Bridge. During your ride, you'll learn about the local flora and fauna, see an abundance of wildlife, and stop at historical or noteworthy destinations. You'll even take a trip up to Skyline Drive and see some old dinosaur footprints embedded in the rocks. And no matter what the weather is like, a Jeep tour is a great choice thanks to the roll-down canvas windows, heated cabs, and clean blankets. You can also combine your Jeep tour with a water rafting trip, Royal Gorge route train ride, zip line, or wine tours for a truly amazing spring break experience. Number 8. See a Colorado ghost town. Colorado is rich in history of the cowboys, gold mines, and the Wild West. Throughout the decades, there have been countless stories of striking it rich in gold and silver, and the spooky adventures of rough riders and rebels that made these ghost towns their home back in the day. In fact, the state is home to more than 1,500 ghost towns available for public exploring. When visiting a ghost town in Colorado, you can explore the old buildings, tour derelict mine shafts, or simply enjoy hiking, biking, or 4x4 trails in the area. Some of the most popular ghost towns in Colorado include Arrow, Teller City, St. Elmo's, Deerfield, Ashcroft, and Independence. But there are plenty more ghost towns to explore on your own. If you're interested in the history of gold mining or listening to ghostly tales, then you need to check out a Colorado ghost town. Number 9. Take photos at Garden of the Gods. If you've never been to Garden of the Gods, spring is the perfect time to visit, and we highly recommend experiencing the majestic place on horseback or one of the amazing Garden of the Gods tours. From Segway tours and custom Jeep rides, to hiking ventures, rock climbing, and even a 1909 trolley tour, there is something for everyone at Garden of the Gods. Kids and adults will also like checking out the Rock Ledge Ranch, which features an old-timey general store, stables with horses, chickens, sheep, and cows. Not to mention an old blacksmith stable where they do real-life demonstrations of the craft. Or hike the popular Palmer and Central Gardens Trail Loop for some gorgeous views and photo opportunities. After building up an appetite, head over to the Visitor and Nature Center for a bite to eat and drink at the cafe. Afterwards, check out the free museum and take photos at the iconic viewing balcony. There are endless things to do at Garden of the Gods, even if you don't have a lot of time to spend here. And the best part is that a visit to Garden of the Gods is completely free. Number 10. Ride a free gondola. Speaking of free, Colorado has 2 main gondolas that are completely free for visitors to ride. The first one is the Breck Connect, located in Breckenridge. There are no tickets to buy or reservations to make. Simply walk up to the Breck Connect and jump on into the gondola. The ride up and down the mountain is rather slow, but it's very scenic and takes about 26 minutes round trip. Free parking is available at the Breckenridge Welcome Center or at the North and South Gondola parks. Once at the top of Peak 8, there are cafes, restaurants, and tons of outdoor activities for kids and adults to partake in. Before ending your spring break to Breckenridge, be sure to stop by and visit Isaac Hartstone, the Breckenridge Troll. The second free gondola is the Mountain Village Gondola and Telluride. Not only is this one of the most scenic gondola rides in the state, it's one of the best commutes in North America. Yep, this is one of those towns' primary forms of public transportation. In fact, the Telluride Gondola is the first free public transportation of its kind in America. Locals use the Telluride Village Gondola to commute from the historic town of Telluride to the ski resort at Mountain Village. This awe-inspiring ride takes 13 minutes from station to station and offers jaw-dropping views of the town's famous Box Canyon. It's perfect for hikers in the summer seasons or snowshoers in the winter. Along the way, you can expect to see lots of wildlife too. Keep an eye out for elk, deer, and lots of ground animals. And taking a ride on the Mountain Village Gondola still requires a lift ticket, even if it is completely free. From summiting Pikes Peak to soaking in hot springs and jumping in a Jeep tour, I hope this video gives you some great ideas for planning your next spring break trip to Colorado. With these fun and unique spring break destinations, you'll find something to do for everyone in your family without breaking the bank.